guys probably got a little glimpse of me there because I pressed the wrong button for like a brief second. Ooh, turn the music down, Jack. Hopefully that works. Hello, Big Shark. Who's ready for another wonderful Dino-Defenders Extreme stream? I am. I'm not actually, because I need to open up the files I'm working with. So today we're going to be working on another. Aha, here we go. So we want it's either one of these two, I think. It's this one. Okay, I was this close to actually doing a frame of the Megalosaurus attack. Like, we're so close to that moment, I thought, oh, shall I just do it? But no, I'm going to stick to what I need to do. Maybe next week we'll be doing, based on how tonight goes, maybe we'll be doing the beginning. We'll start the Megalosaurus attack stuff, which is very exciting. Oh, I've just realised I've left the window open. 1 second. Looks like it might actually start thunder and lightning here. Very moody clouds out there. So I need to download some files that I sent to myself. Save it for a 6-hour stream. Man, I don't have time for a 6-hour stream anymore. Hello, Titan of Serpents. Are we really zipping 2 files? No, I don't want to do that. I'll do them individually. Be quicker. Download. Send them to desktop. Okay, now open. Are you ready to see something quite funny? Right, so we'll open these two. Bam bam. Okay. So first things first, we're going to do this. Cut me out. Oh, actually, it needs to be horizontal. Yeah, that's good. And then we just need to actually keep that in there. I'll zoom right in. Okay, and then we're just going to add a new layer for white. And then we will bung it like this. Now we need to open up an image of Rose from when she was in the hospital. Just trying to see if I can find it now. Rose Hospital, there we go. Hello, non-fudgeable Tanistrophius says hell yes. Rose, Snow Lamp, no. See, do I not have just her as a file? What was the one I was working on last time? Oh wait, it'll be up here, won't it? I should always get my files ready before I start, but I'm always in a mad rush. I literally just sent an email, which might be one of the most important emails I've ever sent in my life. So fingers crossed that works out. Let's put it that way. Nope. Right, so let's open this. We definitely need this frame. But we also need Get rid of that, we don't need that anymore. I swear, like there's like a frame. What have I done in episode 4's frames? I need, what number is that? 99 is it called? Frame 99. Bloody hell is this frame? I swear I save every single one. So rows. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Is this the one? But that'll do. It's not the one I wanted, but... Well, actually, no. That's close to the one I wanted. Let me go back and get that. Well, I want this one, basically. This. I was looking for this as like a frame. But I could just take rows out, but I didn't have it, so... You know what? I'm going to bung her in here and save that. Right, get rid of that. Now move that into this frame. It's just so I can get the colours right. That's all it is. And then we also need from this one rows, side lines. Right, we're just actually going to rotate this. Again. Non-fudgeable Tanistrophe says hitting send on those kind of emails is so stressful. In the words of Alan Grant, you have no idea. Hello, Legendary. Okay. Now we're going to do this again. Layer new. And we're going to do rows, lines. There we go. I'm drinking wine tonight and water. And I hope everyone's doing okay. Right, let's do this. Perfect. I might change that to like 7. How thick is that? That's perfect. Right. So now she's going to be angry. So I'm going to start with the eyes, the eyebrows, and then really do the exaggeration on her forehead. And then she's got that headpiece on, hasn't she? So that should go like this and down here. Non-Fudgeable says, it's cool to see the JP fandom kick into gear again. It's going to be a long year. Tell me about it. Hopefully it won't be a long year though. Hopefully some things will happen to tide fans over. And I'll leave that information in the world's realm of speculation. I like the idea of her using her hand even though it's in a cast. Like, she's not grabbing anything, but she's just like holding it in the right position. No, you tease. Legendary says, wine? No beer? Have you become a lightweight, Jack? What do you mean lightweight? Wine is stronger than beer. What are you talking about? Who's the lightweight now? I'll have you know I was drinking some black... Oh, what was it called? Black Forest Gatto flavoured ale last night. My wife got me some sort of eclectic beers for Father's Day. And I was enjoying those last night when we had some friends over. Titan of Sub says, the cover of your Godzilla vs. Kong copy looks really cool. Yes, it does. Let me go show you that, guys. I'll show you that. I'll get it. I'll show you the whole MonsterVerse quickly. So I picked up this today. Came in the post. Godzilla vs. Kong. Let's make it even bigger. There you go, so you guys can get a proper look in 4K. On the back it looks like this, got this nice render of Kong and Godzilla fighting. And then some nice images down the bottom. It's a cool one of Godzilla getting attacked by like the missiles. And then my cover for Godzilla King of the Monsters looks like this, which I actually really like. Awesome colours. And the back's like that. And then Kong Skull Island in 3D. Looks like this. Which I haven't actually watched the 3D version because I don't have a 3D TV, but it's got the Blu-ray in it. And I bought it because I figured, well, this had, I think it's got more of the extras on it, but it's also like if I ever do own a 3D TV one day, I'll be able to enjoy it. And then just the standard Godzilla. I might pick this one up in 4K at some point because I've heard the lighting's better during the end fight. But yeah, there you go. The MonsterVerse is complete. Yeah. Whoa. Let's go down to here. What are you guys saying then? Monkey versus Tanny. Hello, Acro. He says, hello, dude. How are you doing today? Very good. Sir Aloe Brando says, Jack, I've come to say that I saw your Godzilla DVD collection and you have Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, and Megaguirus in the wrong order. I know, I saw your message about that. I haven't been able to check it just yet. I thought they were in the right order, but bear in mind, baby pulls DVDs, so it might be a fault of the baby. It's not my fault. I could never ever get that wrong. I'm blaming my daughter. Throwing her under the bus. Legendary says, I never thought wine was stronger than beer since women drink wine and men drink beer, but then again, if I went to the pub and I asked for a wine, it would be weird for a man seeing me drinking wine. Really? No way, man. I know lots of men who drink wine. Lots of them. Wine is amazing. I drink both red and white. I don't drink rosé. That's seen more as like a lady's drink. And prosecco. But proper good hearty red wine. It's good for your heart. Or so I hear. Okay, and then get rid of that. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, that's alright. Right, now we'll colour her in. Oh wait, I do need to add the lines on her actual head piece. Big Shark says, so you finally killed the clock. No, I just took it down before I started streaming. Titan of Serpents asks, do you know if they'll eventually release Godzilla vs. Kong in theatres in the UK? Maybe. I'll go watch it again if they do. I don't know if they will though. Non-Fungible says, we will not tolerate this sort of sexism here. Wine is pretty good. Water is top tier, honestly. Well, I've got water too. Do the colour. It's quite funny we're doing this frame because this is like it's like we're doing Rose and Greg like close up and it's kind of going to look like this, isn't it? Where are we looking? Big Shark says he hates soda. Go grab some snacks. Perhaps a carbonated soda. Guess the movie. My nipples look like milk duds. I've chosen the large tub. I hope they have ices. Did you find the frame you duplicated last week? Yes, I did, yeah. And I didn't use the one I made last week. I kept the old one because it was actually better. And the frames I've been working on over the last week, because I've managed to get a little bit of done with some frames, are rather rude. Let's put it that way. There's going to be a mild nudity warning on the next episode. Kung Pao, yes, you're right. He gets it. Oh no, energy drinks. I only have like a sugar-free Red Bull if I'm really shattered and I know I've got to stay awake for a long time still. I can't sleep. I'm try and draw slowly because I think I was just banging the computer by the table wobbling when I was doing that, so I don't want to like ruin mic, the audio quality. Hello, Mikey. Come on, Rose. Let's get you done. It is fun doing with these more. I think I said this on a previous stream, but it's nice doing these more dynamic character shots, and they're going to get even more dynamic as they go on. Is she about to fight the Megaraptor? Not quite. Realised I forgot a few lines. That's better. Big Shark 9000 says, mild nudity, so we're going alien now, are we? I would say yes. Like if episodes 1 to 3 were like inspired heavily by Jurassic, episode 4 in particular, I can't speak for episode 5 because that's going to be so wild, I just don't even know where to begin. But episode 4 is like more, we're going alien inspired. So Betty says, I'm sure it's tasteful nudity. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Or at least I hope. Yeah. What might be tasteful to me might not be tasteful for other people. With my goddamn British sensibilities. The British mild nudity might be worse. We'll see. It was one of those things where like there's an idea I had and I was like, I don't know if I should do it, I don't know if I should do it, and I've been sitting on it for a while and I'm like, I wonder what people would think, and then part of me just thought, you know what, screw it, just stick it in. Stick it in. It's what will make Dino-Defenders seem very different. You'll get all the jokes around it, I think, but I don't care. It's more like it makes it more of its own thing. And not to be too vague, but be very vague. There's something that happens in episode 3 that I was like, well, we can't just have one thing that happens like that. There needs to be another incident of something like that happen to really solidify the point or make it more interesting. So it has something to do with that. So something that happens in episode 3, I was like, oh, I need to do that again. but in a different way. So that's what that is all about. Yeah, so I watched 2 films earlier today when I was working on what I'm working on for Chronicle, and the 2 films were Vanilla Sky was the first one, which I'd seen before, but I'd only seen it in drips and drabs, so I didn't actually fully understand what it was about. So I figured, you know what, I'll watch it again, and this time I know I'm working, but like I'll be able to concentrate on it, because I can multitask. I can work and have a film on in the background and listen and watch what's going on. And I actually really enjoyed it. It was a really interesting movie, and I don't want to really give much away. I know it's been out a while, but it's best watching it without knowing anything about it. And yeah, bloody good movie. I'll say though, when you really think about like what's going on and boil it down, it is quite funny. But that's speaking in vagaries again. So I watched that, really enjoyed it. And then I watched Crawl, that movie about the girl and her dad trapped in that house during the hurricane with alligators. And that was also pretty good. Not the best, but it was kept my interest. Time of Serpents. Obviously, you're talking about the Megaraptor doing the backflip, and the next is going to be a Megalosaurus. No, it's not that. A Camarasaurus. Yeah, Crawl was okay. The thing about Crawl that I didn't buy was like this girl going to find her dad at the beginning. Like she was just totally ignoring the hurricane warnings and everything. Like, so it was almost like she acted nonchalantly. Like there was no like point where she was going, "Oh God, this is really dangerous what I'm about to do." She just went and did it. Which I guess is fine, but there was a point where she was like, before she found her dad, which I know like this makes me kind of a loser, but I was watching it and I was like, in this situation I would just be like, nah, I'm not going down in that basement, there's a hurricane about to hit, like I don't know where he is, his stuff's here, but I'm going, I've got to get out of here. Little did I know my dad was down in the basement, half eaten by an alligator. It's like still alive. She starts crawling around this basement in the dark, and there's hurricane warnings coming up on her phone and stuff, and I'm like, just get the hell out of there, what are you doing? But yeah, obviously she goes on the big adventure because she goes down into the belly of the beast to rescue her dad, so all worked out for her and her dad, except for the injuries they sustained. Sorry. I slightly darken this bit. There we go. Do I have a shot of her? Oh, I do. I need the colour of her tongue. There we go. Perfect. And then just these last bits. Hello, Gary. Now, where are the new creatures? you're looking at one. So you guys excited for Jaws 5 Sharks in the Hood? Yeah. What soundtrack is this today? Asks Betty. Before I answer that, have you changed your name to Betty from Non-Fungible Tanastropius because of the Betty in Alien Resurrection? Is that what? Or Betty Boot? Hello, Cretaceous the Hunted. It is the Golden Compass PlayStation 2 soundtrack. Something I usually play in the background of the streams. And he says yes. It's based on the Betty. Nice. Betty from Kung Pao. Oh, right. Oh, there you go. Oh, tiger. Tiger, tiger, tiger. Birdie. Birdie, birdie, birdie. And now a joke. What do you get when you cross an owl with a bungee cord? My ass. Yeah. Enough. God, I love that movie. It's so stupid. Ian says, for future Jurassic Dream, would you ever consider reviewing more dinosaur-related media, films, TV shows, games, etc., like what you did for Jurassic Dream 2014? I have actually thought about that. Bear in mind, like, I'm so busy at the moment that I haven't really been able to do much for Jurassic June except these streams and the stuff I'm doing behind the scenes. I say kind of count, but yeah, I've got so much planned. Like, I do want to do the read through of my Jurassic Park 4 script. I've been thinking maybe I'd do that next Friday. So instead of Paint, date is that? That's July though, so it's not really Jurassic June, is it? May have to rethink that one, but I do really want to do that. Betty says Kung Pao gets so much hate it deserves a review. It gets hate? Who hates that movie? What's the hate about it? Although I don't enjoy the cow scene because I think it's very dated in terms of its reference or whatever. And I think the film is its strongest when they're just redubbing the old film and mixing in stupid stuff they've done themselves. Like when he pulls out the flip phone, he just left. We're nuts. But yeah, who hates that movie? Cretaceous says Jurassic World Dominion teaser premiering with Fast and Furious 9's release date, which is today. Yeah, exciting stuff. Exciting stuff. I'm glad the fans have something to watch. Jurassic June, why not Jurassic in July? Yeah, I mean, it can just happen whenever. Like, it doesn't really bother me. It's just like that significance of Jurassic June content, but we could do it in July. Like, if we wanted to do next Friday, do the read through of my Jurassic Park 4 script just for a laugh, mix things up. But I want to. That would only happen if I managed to get lots of, like, a good number of frames done for Dino-Defenders. So that meant I felt satisfied that week I don't need to catch up on many frames, or I be a good boy and I just do more Dino-Defenders. But I'm thinking the content on my channel, it might be good to have something different. So we'll see how it goes. Can't promise anything at the moment. DLP asks, when is chapter 4? And I say, when it's done. Betty says, this is antidote on my part, but I have tried showing Kung Pao to 3 girlfriends over the course of the past decade and they've all made me shut it off. No, that's not what you should do. Kung Pao should be enjoyed in the privacy of your own home with yourself and some buddies who are willing to watch it, not girlfriends. You gotta, smoke a little something before watching that. That's what it's all about, right? That's what I heard the kids say these days. He says, to be honest, you're the first person in a dog's age I've heard referring to Kung Pao in a loving way. I just remember when I was a kid and I first watched Kung Pao, I've never laughed at a movie harder than I did that. It was an instant love straight away. I just love the concept of taking an old martial arts film and redubbing it and adding someone into it and all that sort of stuff, and it was just like I'd never seen anything like it at the time, so I absolutely loved it. Again, even at the time I didn't really like the cow scene. I was like, oh, it's this scene, but the rest of it is just gold. And it's so short as well. It's like they just knew when to quit. Like it's like an hour and 10 minutes long or something. It's so short, and you get to the end and all the ridiculousness is going off with they're French thing, and it's like they knew when to stop. Big Shark, thank you for the $10 tip. That is most kind of you, man. Thank you very much. Untitled says, so this movie that you're talking about is just an edited version of a movie. Yeah, it's like they took an old Kung Pao movie from the 70s or 60s. I think it's the 70s. And redubbed it and added a guy in, like someone from the modern era. The guy who stars in it is the man who directs the movie, and he also did the second Ace Ventura movie. That's all I know him for, and both those movies I love, so there's something about his comedy that I just are drawn to when I'm feeling super silly. The DVD as well for Kung Pao was amazing. I've got it upstairs in the attic in the DVD box. The actual DVD for it was amazing because there were so many secrets hidden in the menu. Like you would press the menu in a direction where there was no like hint of anything being there, and it would suddenly take you to like a clip from behind the scenes that was just really stupid, or a clip of a talking thumb from one of his Star Wars movies, Thumb Wars he did or something, or just like really really stupid stuff, like him flicking the cow's nipple in slow motion. It's like you just find this like symbol and you're like, what the hell's that? And then you click on it and it's just this random clip or an image or something. And not only that, there's like 4 commentaries on it. There's the commentary with the filmmakers. There's the free commentaries, that's it. There's the commentary with the filmmakers, which I think is just like standard fare. They're talking about the movie they made. Then there's the book reading one where it's like there's an old man sat by a fire and he's repeating all the dialogue back to you, but like in a serious, like he's reading a book by the fire, and it just makes all the lines really funny. And then there's another commentary which, well, it's not actually a commentary, it's like a real audio. So like when they added the guy into the old film, they got him to say or he said loads of random improvised stuff. So then when they redubbed it, like the lips wouldn't match what he was saying, or the words wouldn't match what his lips were doing. But then you can actually hear what he's really saying, and it's just really funny because there's like one bit where like one of the jokes in the thing is like he's asking someone to reconsider what they're thinking about, like, and he's holding this lady and he's yelling in her face, and in the actual film, like, he's just going, "I implore you to reconsider," like this, so it looks like he's really angry. But then if you listen to what he's actually saying, he's just yelling at this woman going, "I'm somebody's mommy," like this. It's so stupid. Have you heard the announced Transformers and Jurassic Park collaborative? No. No, I have not. Let me Google this right now and see if it's fake news. Transformers, Jurassic Park. Oh, it's a toy? Is it a toy thing? What is it? I didn't get what it is. Is it toys? Thank you, Betty, for the $5 tip, who says Kung Pao rules. Yes, it is. And yeah, yes, it does. It's fun. There are scenes in the film where they've like completely shot new stuff, but it's just well worth checking out if you haven't seen it. Right, so we got Rose. She's not completely finished because we now need to add in old Greggy Poo. Rose is grabbing me. So you can see the angle. I might need to move Rose's hands down a little bit, like this. Like that. So now I can edit this a little bit further. Rob Rice says, announcement online. You got a screen cap of me being grabbed by Rose. Oh god, here we go. Here we go. What hilarious memes are going to come out of this. Memes equal marketing, says Betty. Yes, of course. That's exactly what it is. Memes equals marketing. I've just realised something stupid. Why did I draw it like this? Look, her chin isn't finished. That would have been a terrible mistake. What the hell? And just for you, Big Shark and Betty, just for you, I will redo me in this image, so the chin is right on Rose. I can't believe I missed that. That would have been embarrassing. It's like going into her chin. There you go. Enjoy. Oh wait, here you go. Here you go. Just for you. Just for you, let's make her pupil black. Let's do that again. There you go, just for you. Hello, Tyler. There you go. You had enough time now. That's all you're getting. Actually, speaking of which... Right, now I need to get Greg. Where are you, Greggy Poos? Do I have a side shot of Greg? Let's check the frames. Kinda. But you know what? No. I don't want that one. I want this one. Let's pull Greg up. Use it for the thumbnail of the stream, Jack. Yeah, I might just do that. So now let's get the white back up. Get this up. Make that like this. And then go layer new Greg lines. And we're going to stick this in here. Whoa, what's going on? Why are you not working? There we go. That'll make his face look kind of comical. Actually, might need to make Rose a bit smaller. Like that. Rose versus Jack, one will fall. Now I'm going to title the stream Kung Pao is amazing. Something like that. Do what he says or he'll cut off your big toe. Oh, that is tender. That is tender. Oh, I do need to grab the shot of him from the side. Did I save this? Greg, where are you, Greg? Got him from the front. No, not that one. Not that one, I've already opened that one, bloomin' heck. Ah, here we go. So his hair goes up like that, there we go. Alright. Kung Pao wine is life, says Big Shark. Gary says, now that I think about it, this reminds me of a page from the Star Wars Legacy comics where Darth Krayt demands Darth Warlock finds Cade Skywalker after his escape from Coruscant. I have no idea who any of those characters are, but I'll take your word for it. Hello, Unfitted Rogue. Now I think Greg might be too big. He looks like a monster compared to Rose. Oh dear. Maybe just his head. Maybe we need to just make his head smaller. Like literally there. Just take that down a notch. Oh, what does his ears look like? Let me open up the frame where they come into the hospital room. Let me have a look at that. Where is that? Where is it? It is here, this one. Okay, so it's just a line. You might have already started to notice that Greg has a bit more of a prominent role in episode 4 than what he's had previously. Okay. Mikey says, if Rose versus Jack One Will Fall becomes a film, Greg could be the surprise third entrance like Mechagodzilla. Okay, perfect. I've just noticed on Rose that I didn't finish colouring in her head there. Okay, so now let's add the colour to Greg. Colour. V colour, as I've typed out really quickly. Actually, might need Greg from this other frame because the colours might be right. The colours might be better. Actually, we need the top bit, don't we, really? Yeah, I'll use that instead. I think they're maybe the same, but we'll see. I can always change the lighting afterwards, can't I? Gary, I haven't watched Singular Point yet. He's asking everyone in the chat who's seen it. I haven't seen it yet. Is it a series or is it a movie? Like, what's the deal? I've heard there's like episodes. I don't know if that's like episodes of movies or episodes of a show. I've heard only like... Is the left hand going through the shirt? Yeah, I need to fix it. I need to fix the hand, but I'm going to get that because they're on 2 different layers at the moment, so I'll fix it once I've got Greg done and I can start moving them around. It's a series, a show. Okay. Well, I've answered my own question. Yeah, episodes. You don't really get episodes of movies unless it's Star Wars. Star Wars Episode 1, The Space Bum. Star Wars Episode 2, Dirty Sphincter. Star Wars Episode 3, Unwiped. Star Wars Episode 4, The Clogging. Star Wars Episode 5, Laxatives. Star Wars Episode 7. I don't even know if I got the numbers right. 7. The Return of the Curry. Return of the Spice. Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. Star Wars Episode 9, Rise of the Floater. Music change. Big Shuck says, lovely titles. Yeah, it's this new trilogy of... It's a trilogy of 9 movies. Betty says Westworld is disappointing on so many levels. Which one? Is it the film or the original film or the series? I haven't seen the series, I've only seen the film. I've heard good things about the series, but if it's gonna be crap towards the end, there's like this, what's the point in going on the big long journey just to be disappointed? Legendary said... Something about canon? What are you talking about? He says, still waiting on any books or comics to expand the Jurassic lore. Big Chuck says, we have had comics, just they're not canon. Does it really matter though? I mean, it comes down to the fans if it's canon or not. Well, Universal has the say, because it's their property. They say what's canon and what's not, but you can have your own individual head canon. So Get your head cannon. Get your head cannon. Come down to the side of the street. Down here on Central Boulevard. Get your head cannon. 14 head cannons for tuppence. Get your head cannon. Oi, sir, you look like you need some head cannon. Legendary says, well, are the AVP films canon because Fox said so? No, because Fox made Prometheus and Covenant and they retconned them out of existence. So, like, the studios have the power to retcon too. Bay says, hey, want some head cannon behind the dumpster over there? Meet me at the bike sheds. After school, I'll get you some real nice head cannon. Clean, freshly cut. Some nice head cannon. Starting to sound really sinister now. Oh dear. Excuse me, son, do you have a license for that head cannon? Oi, mate, do you have a license for that head cannon? Yeah, well. Big Shark says Fox is extinct. You mean what the mouse says is canon? Ugh. Ugh. Oh, that needs to be... You know what, I'll sort that out in a minute. I will sort the hand out in a minute. I can see how it's meant to go. It's just I'm just trying to think how to do it without really messing up what I've already done. The least amount of change is what I'm trying to say, to get to where we need to with that hand. You broke my canopy, and I use that as a form of shade. It's another Kung Pao line, what he actually says on set that they dubbed over. You broke my canopy, and I use that as a form of shade. K5 says, I made a head cannon. A head cannon. Don't you lose him, Samwise Gamgee. And I don't mean to. What does that even mean? Legendary. He's got money to keep him in life support. So as long as money's pouring in, he lives forever. Talking about Mickey Mouse. Okie dokie, Greg. Let's work out what to do with this hand. Oh no, wait. Oh god, what am I doing? I need to do the lines before I do that. Pleasant music while Greg gets accosted by Rose. Gets a telling off and some orders. Go do X and then come back. Do as you're told, you freak. Hello, Nabida. Welcome. Okie dokes, now the lip. Okay, now I'll do his hair. Like so, get the lines around there. Betty says Disney is valued today at roughly $324 billion. For comparison, the GDP of Iran is $454 billion. Wow. I'm not surprised though. Disney. Disney's slowly taking over the world. But hey, look, I'm going to make a solemn promise right now on stream. Okay? Disney could not give me any money, no matter what the amount, to own Dino-Defenders. You heard it here first, folks. I cannot be bought by Disney for Dino-Defenders. Not ever. Nabida says your art is great, thank you very much. ASAT103 says, hey, I made it, hello. And Prince Cypher says, will you be getting Jurassic World Evolution 2? Depends on the gameplay. Depends on what the gameplay is like. If it's not so much, it's going to be a park builder, isn't it? But if it's more interesting as a park builder than what they did before, because as much as the game looked amazing, I was quite bored with Jurassic World Evolution. So I will say this though, there was a nice image they put out of the Triceratops. I wonder if I can find it. Jurassic World Evolution 2 Triceratops. Let's have a look. Species field guide. Here we go. Oh God, I don't want to. Did they? No. Did they put out an actual image? No, where can I find this? I wonder if I can find it in... Let me have a look, see. Just trying to find this because I thought it was pretty cool. Let's go... Time, here we go, past 24 hours. Darn it, I'm gonna have to send it to myself, aren't I? Bugger. Let's start this all again. Anyway, well, maybe I'll just show you on the cam. Maybe there's more. Oh, actually, I need to ask a question. I'll see if James answers. And then I'll get back to what I was going to tell you. I just realised it might not be what I thought it was. Anyway, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh yes, that's what I'm doing. Changing his lip. Because look, his lip's the wrong colour. Needs to be, and I'm actually going to change it to a slightly different colour to what was there before. That. Okay, now let's merge those, get rid of that, and then work out what's going on with this hand. So Rose, she's grabbing on the Jurassic World Evolution forums. Dino data thread. Let's see, is it on there? Might be on this. Oh my god. Here we go. Wait, no, that's not it. I'll ask for a link. ASAT 103 says, wait, Rose is alive? Mm-hmm. Prince Life says, apologies for distracting you from your painting. No, don't worry, that's why I'm doing live streams. I get distracted all the time. These are meant to just be relaxing. Relaxing, painting, no pressure. Despite the music again in the background. Okay, so she's lifted her. She's got her hand like this on the top. So no, she's got it like that. So if I was to grab a top, that would be all over the thumb. Yeah, so it'd be, if I merge these, that's what I'm going to have to do. Merge layers. Mike Farm says, it's live, Jack. Hopefully signal will be good on the bus. Nice, enjoy your journey. ASAT says, will the full release be all combined, or will you redo the animations? There'll be tweaks to the old stuff, and maybe even an extra scene or two added in. It will be basically reworked. But not totally. Why do I feel like that's not right? Why am I not getting this? What's going on? So her hand looks like it's going through his top. It's this hand. Just picturing the top. So if I was to grab a top, it's going to be going over the fingers. It would be like this. And you'll see her thumb underneath. Okay. Oh my god. We will get this right. Aha, we have it. Cheers. Thanks to James. Ronan for this. Right. Let's see if I can send it to myself. Hello Derek, how are we doing? There's DDEX memes on Discord. Are they ready? Right, so that goes in like that. will draw over it with proper lines in a second. Just trying to get the colour right. Layer, new. Right, now we're just going to do a dark blue of this for the back here. Grab the colour of this. Prince Cypher says, did you ever play Jurassic Park Interactive on the 3DO Jack? It's bloody awful. I've done a video on it. It's on the channel. It's only like a 10-minute long video with some friends. Or 20-minute long video. Just check it out. Hello, Marus. Great looking scene here. Giving off the feeling for sure. The hand looks a bit twisted to the inside, but looking amazing. ASAP103 said, hey, sorry, complaining about the intro seemed way over the top. No, it was just making me laugh, because I'm basing this off like movies I grew up with. So whenever I used to watch movies, and I know films have changed now, so most films you'll go watch at the cinema, like big blockbuster movies, they do that thing where there's no title. Like they don't put the title of the movie at the start. Like you'll watch the whole movie and then the title appears just before the credits. It's like a new trend and almost like a new way that they do their credits. Whereas back in the day in the films I grew up on, you always got the credits at the beginning, and you'd always have like the logo of the company or companies come up, and then at the beginning the text would always would repeat the name of the company who's working on it and who's producing it and stuff. So I was just emulating that and having a nice big intro for each episode. It also builds up because people wait so long to watch these episodes, and I like to have it so instead of just kicking off with no build up, I like to build the anticipation in the actual episode you're watching. Make it feel legit, because it is legit, because Dino-Defenders is on IMDb. That's why I'm saying it's legit. It's got its own IMDb page, which everyone should go review it on and be honest. I don't care if it's a bad review, as long as you're being honest what you think. Just neatening up his beard a bit. So if I now get this, go to 5. Oh, the 3DO one. Oh, sorry, I got it confused with the Sega CD. Sorry, I thought that's what it was. Ooh, yeah, that's what I was going to do. Get up that link that I sent myself. Here we go. Let me open up window capture. There you go. So this is on the Evolution forums to do with Evolution 2, and it says here, in the film universe's timeline, InGen created 13 Triceratops on Isla Sorna, but only 3 of them were transported to Isla Nublar during the time of Jurassic Park's endorsement tour. Okay. Go to the Dinosaur Protection Group. Go to Reports. Go to What Killed the Gene Guard Act. Go to InGen's list. Triceratops is on Nublar as of October 1994. Well, 2 they counted, but there was 3 previously. And Sorna, previous population estimate from 1993, 10 Triceratops. 13, 3 moved to Nublar. They're doing their homework. So there you go. They're doing their homework in the film's universe. Oh, it makes me feel so good. And I didn't even know they were going to do that, so it's nice that they're actually doing their homework. It's good to see, good to see. Mikey says, I prefer credits at the beginning of the movie. I used to love seeing my favourite actors' names come up, and sometimes you saw a name and wondered who they were going to play. Yeah, it was kind of cool, and it like had build up, but now they're like, they just want films to start, you're in it. But then the plus side for that is you don't know what you're going to get, so like if you don't know anything about the movie, so then you, like, I didn't know much. I knew Penelope Cruz, Cameron Diaz, and obviously Tom Cruise were in Vanilla Sky, but when I watched that earlier today, I had no idea that Kurt Russell was in it. I had no idea that guy Tom Cruise was with in Edge of Tomorrow was going to turn up. I forget the actor's name. There's a couple of other big names in there that I didn't realise were going to be in the movie. So that was a surprise to see them turn up, and it was nice. ASAP103 says, why the hell are all the dinosaurs neon coloured, and why the hell do I love it? It's because it's awesome. I think I'm seeing what's wrong with this. I really do think that needs to be up like this. And then we need to up the size of the fist under the shirt, under the jumper, to emphasize rows. Like that. Yeah, that looks much better. There we go. And then if we just add a bit of shade under there. Okay. It's actually taken me a lot longer to do this frame than I was anticipating, but oh well. Okay, so now we need to duplicate, make the light, make the color blue because there's that blue light up to the side of them, and get the rubber and rub out all the back there, all the back here, like so. Then get this and darken. Like so, maybe make this one brighter by like that. And then the background, if I move it up like that and then blur it. Oh, actually add a gradient overlay. Let's change this to blue to match the light. And have it coming the right direction. Convert to the smart object. Yeah, I want to blur the background. Not entirely, but just enough so the camera focuses there. And we just add a shadow coming from between Rose and Greg, and then behind Greg, just enough. Like so, and then we'll just tweak go in and just tweak some of the detail in here. Betty says, what's your favourite meal wine pairing? Red wine with steak. Medium rare steak. Legendary says they should use 7 tyrannosaurs that were bred on sauna, but tell one certain T-Rex with black and red. Legendary backstory, just make it different to Trespasser. Big Shark 9000 asks, oh, hey Jack, what are your thoughts on the 1999 The Haunting? I watched that film a lot over like one summer or so when it came out, and it was on Sky Movies, and I'd watch it a lot, and I actually liked it. I can't remember much about it aside from bad CGI ghost and Owen Wilson gets his head knocked off in a fireplace. That's all I really remember. I remember at the time it was that and House on Haunted Hill that I liked, which was like another horror film. And I can't remember much about that aside from I remember it starts in like a fairground or something, and Jeffrey Rush is in it, and he sees that creepy face under the water that had like no eyes or something, and it's like a real jump scare. I remember being freaked out by that when I was younger. But yeah, but The Haunting, I want to watch it again just to relive old memories. I remember showing a friend of mine, who I will not name to save him from embarrassment, but we were much older than 12 years old, and I showed him The Haunting, and apparently he had a real nightmare about it and didn't like the movie because he genuinely got scared by it. And I was like, you got scared by that? It's like, it's not scary whatsoever. But apparently it got him. So it did something right. Who directs that film? Isn't it someone like really famous? Right, we're going to add details now to Rose. Like give her some red in her face. Oop, not that red. Prince Cypher says, I'm seeing the Super Mario Brothers movie tonight in a local drive-in cinema. Wow. Have fun, that sounds like a good time. Legendary Blair Witch Project came out in 1999, I think, so 3 movies based on ghosts must have been very popular. Yeah, I remember, yeah, Blair Witch was good. I remember being scared of the Blair Witch when it came out. Like, I was genuinely, like, freaked out. I couldn't really, well, I did watch it, but I, like, was always freaked out when I was, in bed that night. Jan de Bont, there you go. If that is him, oh my word. Fix the nose. Do you mean Rose's nose? Like here. Okay. Okay. No, you know what? That's okay. ASAT103 says, I love the amount of detail you put on every frame. Well, thank you. Yeah, it's key to making it something that's not just you watch once. You can go back and watch it several times and notice details you didn't notice before. Also, because I do the dialogue after I do the frames, I don't know how long we're going to be seeing this for, so it's always good to have all the detail. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is we're going to potentially Dutch angle this. I say potentially because I don't know if I'm going to exactly like it, so let's have a look. Just slightly. I just want it to be like just slightly. Okay. I think that is well done. Okay, let's save that. Done. One in the bag. I think this is frame 101. Just double check. Yeah. Oh no, 102 actually. Derek says, hey Jack, this was something I always wanted to ask. What is your opinion on feathered dinosaurs? That's my opinion. I mean, they're animals, so it doesn't really like the feathers on dinosaurs bothers me as much as feathers on ostriches or chickens. It's like whatever. In terms of movies and stuff, taste wise, I don't think there's been enough feathers out there for me to even really have an opinion on those in movies, but obviously I'm making Dino-Defenders and I'm making the choice not to have any feathers because I like the old dinosaur movies I grew up with where they were like scaly and reptilian like. That's what I prefer in terms of this story I'm telling, but yeah, I'm not really that bothered by it, by the old the feathers either way. I'll say this. There's a certain feathered creature in Jurassic World Dominion that is like the most terrifying creature I've ever seen in the movies. And that's not even an exaggeration. There's one scene that I'm like, I was on the edge of my seat, like, oh my god. Well, it doesn't have one scene, but there's one scene involving it, but yeah. Right, what am I doing? Yes, I wanted to open up this frame and open up this. Actually copy here. Make this big. Legendary asks, just asking Jack, were you inspired by other cartoons or animated shows you watched to make Dino-Defenders? I can list them off. The New Adventures of Johnny Quest, Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, the concept of Jurassic Park Chaos Effect toy line having its animated series, lots of like 2D animated and 3D animated Disney movies, Titan AE, The Iron Giant, Fievel Goes West, Your Name, which is a Toho anime, Studio Ghibli films, The Wind Rises, just like all these animated movies that just inspired me to want to have my own sort of thing. I'm like, that's something I drew and animated, and it's out there in the world and tells a story that I just told. I just did, like, I started making it up as I went along at the beginning, and then I solidified a story during the production, and then at the end of it, this is what it is, and see how it goes. Alex, hello there. He says, I never cared much for Johnny Quest. Real Adventures had some more awesome theme though. Oh, the theme tune for the New Adventures of Johnny Quest was like the greatest theme tune ever for anything. I wonder if we'd get a copyright strike if I put it on. Because it's a show that's not going anymore. Do you think I get a copyright strike for it? It might be a case of like I put it on and then it says there's a copyright strike, so take it off or mute it. So there might be like a part of the stream for like a minute where there's no sound because I've just removed it. I'm just going to cheat after all that. Oop. So this frame, we're going to have Greg leaning down, and then I'm going to do Rose's hand reaching out, then a frame of her grabbing his top, and then a shot of him being pulled, and then it'll lead into the next shot. So this shot, he'll be saying something, and then her hand will come in and bring him down. So that's the idea. Let's put some music on. Let's put some different music on. Let's go with Jurassic World Evolution soundtrack. Let's put on that one. Put that on. Basically just going to recreate Greg here, but make sure that it's like cleaner, because if I use the other image he's slightly blurry, so change the expression as well. Alright. Hipster Claus is a much better name than for him. So we have to do this whole process over again. It's when the composers are trying to imitate John Williams with those little noises. If you heard it, I don't know how loud the music is coming through, but that was the John Williams. Ah, don't you know about the John Williams? Everyone loves the John Williams. John Williams. Whoa, that's not his beard colour, is it? Oh, it is, apparently. I will say I am excited for the Jurassic World Evolution 2 music, because I really do like the music from the first game. It's quite subtle and kind of peaceful throughout. It's nice. Here comes the John Williams. Rose, says Betty. Don't you get it? Now I'm John Hammond. That'd be a good twist. Now you're John Hammond. But he's like someone who wants to be like him. Now I'm John Hammond. Rose would eat movie John Hammond and book John Hammond for lunch. Hello Jurassic Unicast. Ewan's, not only did it not play, I just saw an 80-year-old woman drive backwards through London speaking like Peggy Mitchell. What? Oh, I see what you're saying. You went, this is sad. Steve? Is it Steve who's on the Jurassic Unicast account? For those of you that don't know, he went to go see Fast 9 to go watch the Jurassic World Dominion preview, and it wasn't in front of the movie. But you got to watch a lady drive backwards through London speaking like Peggy Mitchell. Get out of my pub. Not happy. Did you oh, it's James. It's James. Did you complain? Like, did you go complain to the staff? Like, did you do anything like that? Because I would have. Legendary says, well, it was a great stream, but heading to bed now. Got work in the morning. See you next time. See you later, man. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for the chats. Jurassic Unicast. Yeah, we did complain. What did they say? What was their excuse? Did you get a free ticket to go see just the trailers for the next showing when they get it sorted, so you can actually see it and then bugger off? We got free tickets to go back. Good. There you go. And they definitely promised that that was going to play in front of the film, right? They guaranteed you would see the Jurassic World preview, right? You're not going to go through this whole debacle again when you turn up and they don't do it. They don't put it on there again. What? Oh my god, let go. Let go. Let go of Greg. What are you doing? Why is it not unselecting his hat? Okay, oh my god. What the hell was all that about? I just selected his jumper and then it just wasn't unselecting it. Do 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 do. Bom bom bom. Clayton did a big piece about having the Spino appear in Dominion, says Betty. I haven't watched that yet, actually. Jurassic Unicast. Well, they didn't guarantee. The manager says when they get the film reels, they have no idea what plays in front. Fed me a load of BS. They were other guys complaining too. One had travelled from 45 minutes away. They don't do film reels anymore. It's all on a USB stick, so they should know what's on it because it will say. Trust me, I've worked in many a cinema. It's all digital now. You just look on the USB stick and go, is there a file called Jurassic World Dominion thing, and have you added it to the list of trailers, because you have to manually put it in. You put the USB in, you put in the whole load of new trailers in the section where they go. No, don't do what Big Shark says, people. Don't export it and upload it illegally. That's theft. Disavow. I think they shouldn't release it. I think they should make people wait until next year. Jurassic Unicorn says, what we'll do is go back and just leave after it's finished. Yeah, I don't blame you. You don't want to watch Fast 9 again. I can't imagine you'd want to sit through that again. They're like sort of movies you watch once and then you're done. And they're just dumb fun, aren't they? I'd rather listen to Amanda Kirby scream for an hour. Betty says, long ago, long gone is the age of a good car movie. Yeah, like Bullet. I mean, it has one good car chase in it, but it's good car chase nonetheless. Speaking of car movies, I actually sat down and watched Cars 3 the other day, the Pixar movie. And you know what, I'll say this. As someone who likes the first Cars, that was actually a great sequel to the original. It ignored 2 completely, thank God. But it's funny because it was like the storyline was something I came up with ages ago. It was like a speculation on what I would do if I was to do a sequel to Cars. They basically did what I said with like a couple of differences, but it was pretty close to how I imagined the sequel going, so I was rather chuffed. I don't know, I might be in the minority when it comes to Disney's Cars or Pixar's Cars or whatever, but I enjoyed the first one quite a bit. Jurassic Unicorn said, we did a vlog. When it's uploaded, watch it. It's so stupid. Watch the excitement before and then see our disappointment. Oh my god. Dude, I can't wait to watch that. Anyway, Jack, I'll go drop your like, scratching backs and all that. Oh yeah, man. Will do. Yeah, I'll go like your video and stuff when it's uploaded. Right. So, we've got Greg, call it G1. Oh, we just need to add the dots in his eyes. Like that. so yeah, we've got that, and then we need Rose's hand reaching out, which is this hand. So we want it like, I'm gonna have to draw it. Hand 1. So it'll be like something akin to that. We want to make sure it can get to about here. And we will stretch that out like this. She has the little thing plugged in there. Doesn't need to be greatly detailed because it's going to be blurred anyway. It's going to be moving, like jabbing out. Okay. Tiny Serpent says, "The hand cometh." The hand taketh, says Derek. It certainly does. Right, and now grab the colour of the little thing in her arm. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. Take that. Move this down to 7 again. 10 pixels actually. Okay, and then let's change the colour. Just honestly, I don't have to do much with this because it's going to be blurry and very quick. Do that and then blur, motion blur. Oh wait, what am I doing? I do need to change the colour of this. Okay, just change it to no colour. There we go, that's better. There we go, there's that. So we call that, and oh, actually, tell a lie. Duplicate Greg. Right, now we'll do the hand. Perfect. Now we're going to add this. And this frame will literally be like a few seconds, like not even a few seconds, like milliseconds. You're going to see this frame. Rose is manhandling him with an IV in. Yep. ASAP103 said, I love how the creator of the show called it the little thing in her arm. Yeah, well. The little thing in her arm. can't see none of my panels. What, you mean the layers? They're under me. They're under the webcam on the live stream. Why is that not working? No, the menus, any of the sliders like properties and all. Oh, you mean like when I... Yeah, it's because when you live stream and you're capturing stuff, they don't show that. That's mainly... Well, I could do it if I captured my window, but... You don't want to do that because you'd see the files and you'd see spoilers. You'd see frames and images and stuff from... later, well, not later episodes, but like later frames that I've been working on. Other frames you don't, like, people don't know about. Actually, let's get a bit of a comical. Oh. Matt, the Kentro lover, says in 2073, on the 80th anniversary of Jurassic Park, Colin Trevorrow Jr. will make a live-action adaptation of Dino-Defenders Extreme. That'll be fun. You know what, actually? I think it'd be funnier if Greg... we just add a little actually no, you know what, that works. Yeah, I wouldn't want to give it to Netflix unless I had some creative control. Okay, so now what we need to do is duplicate this layer, and then what we're actually going to do is bend his head like so, lift his arm back like so, and then fix all this. We're going to actually need to do the top of his hat. This track always reminds me of the Lost World score. Derek says, it's been a pleasure watching your stream, Jack, but I've got to go now. Catch you on the next stream, hopefully. Yes, thank you for coming along. And I will catch you next time. I want to basically just try and animate this frame once it's done, and then I'll stop the stream. So it's not going to take me that long, because this is going to be all, again, this is all blurred. Just do extendo arm. until I'm deep into painting now, because I'm concentrating because I haven't said anything for a while. Sorry about that, guys. ASAP103 says, doesn't this play when a dino breaks out? Maybe, yeah, I think so. Big Shuck says, Dino-Defenders Extreme only belongs to Jack, and Jack alone. And my patrons. To a certain degree. That looks hilarious, this Twine of Serpents. Yeah, so now, if I blur it... Oh no, not that blur. Motion blur. Motion blur. There we go. So when she grabs him, I can have him go, whoa, like that. Whoa, get dragged down. So now what I'm going to do, because I think this is pretty much done, is save all the layers. So this one, save as. We'll do it as RG1, Rose Greg 1. Okay. You can see all the mistakes, like look how there's all these holes in his colour, but when you've got the background in, you don't really notice those. So RG2. Betty says, so where can we find your JP4 script? Let's get the wheel moving on this. It's on Scribed, I think. I can find a link for you in a second. Just writing like Jack Anthony Ewan's Jurassic Park 4 with an IV. RG3. Save as RG4. And then save as RG5. And I'll save this as the edit version, so call it RG edit. So I've got all the layers, so okay, now let me load up the old editing. While I do that, wait for Anthony Ewan's Jurassic Park 4. Should be here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is flip over to the edit. Wait, can I do that? Yeah, here we go. Lovely. Close Photoshop. Oh no, actually we'll keep that open for a second. Right, let's add all these bits in. So we want Greg talking for about 15 or 10 seconds, because I can always extend it, can't I? So 10 seconds he's going to be just stood there like this, and then right, no, that's not right, this for 10 seconds. Then the hand comes in and we see that for like a split second, and then he gets dragged off screen, which will be however long it takes. Don't know if you guys can see this. Oh, you can't see the preview edit, so you're just gonna have to bear with me while I do this then. Where's the hand? Here we go. I wish I could show you this. Let me go, not window capture, display capture. No, remove that. Yes. Does this work? Well, you get the idea. You can see it here. Look. So what I'm working on, like that. And then this one, we want to go boom, and then okay, I noticed there's a bit of something on the back of this guy, so if I just open up Photoshop again, get rid of the edit. Open up this one, because you only notice it when he's moving. Just rub out whatever's back here. Just delete what's there. Click save, and that should update in the edit. I'm not gonna show you guys the edit until it's done, basically now. So it's done.